Welcome to Buy, Hold, Sell. My name's James Marley. This week I'm joined by John Campbell from Avoca and Steve Johnson from Intelligent Investor. We're talking IT services and consulting. Steve, I'll kick it off with you, SMS management and technology.
Hold, borderline buy. The price has come off a lot. I've got a bit of respect for this management team. I know some people that work there and love them, and I think the space is probably at a cyclical low in terms of spend. Overall, I'm just concerned about this outsourcing to much cheaper parts of the world trend and the cloud-based technology trend as well. Less and less people are putting servers in their offices.
Okay. John, what about you, SMS?
Yeah, I think Steve's raised a lot of the issues that for us are issues as well. We are holding a very small position in SMX. We do rate the management team, but I guess that's all tempered with our view that cloud computing, software as a service, outsourcing to cheap Indian providers like Infosys, they're all negatives. They're all long-term structural negatives. So the cheapness is tempered by those negative structural facts.
Okay. A consulting, training and technology solutions business, UXC.
We don't know that business as well as we do SMX. We're not holding it, but I would say all those issues raised with SMX apply equally to UXC. So we're just cautious on the space from a structural perspective.
Okay, Steve, UXC?
Yeah, it's quite similar, although they do more implementation of large programs. We've owned this stock at much lower prices and sold at much higher prices, so we know it quite well. We're interested again, but probably looking for an even lower entry price than we've got today. Okay. So hold if you own it.
That's a hold at the moment. All right, ALTIUM?
A stock we've had a really good look at and haven't owned, which has been costly because it's performed very well. I'm a little bit nervous about the, spookiness of this management team and the stock. So my view would be hold. I think it's an interesting business with some interesting attributes, but I'm a bit worried about the management and the governance.
Okay. John, is it one that you know?
It's not one that we know. We've never invested in it. We've never actually met with the company, so nothing much to say on this one.
Okay. What about RKN?
Yeah, RKN is a company that I think is well known in the Australian marketplace. Many fund managers have looked at it in the past, including ourselves. I think the severing of the relationship with Intuit, going back a couple of years, was a bit of a game changer. And we also see, new providers, new service providers like Xero cropping up in the space. So to us, it's a structurally changing space, and it's challenging. But we wouldn't say never, but we're not in RKN at the moment.
Okay, Steve, RKN, is it one you know?
Yes, sell.
Okay.
I am astonished how long it's taken the market to recognise how important the loss of that deal was, and Xero is in the process of destroying the whole space. We've just moved our whole business across, and it is just light years in front in terms of what you get as a product. So I just can't see that trend changing anytime soon.
Okay. Is the one in the sector that you really like?
We own GBST, and it's one of our largest holdings. It's a software provider to the financial space, and they've got a very rapidly growing business in the UK, which is going through similar favour reforms to what we're going through here. We quite like it. It's already doubled in the past 18 months or so, but we think there's plenty of runway ahead for this business.
Okay. John, what about you?
It's probably SMX, but we're very much on the back foot on SMX, and it may not be for a couple of years before we decide to really press the button on it.
Okay, it sounds like continued pressure in the IT services and consulting space.